Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you're all having a fantastic day, evening, night, whatever time of the day it is where you are. So I have a cool little new series that I wanted to start today, guys, and what was I going to say? Yeah, so the series I wanted to start is I was kind of inspired to do this by watching Possessed by Horror do Final Destination Friday. And I wanted to do a kind of similar thing, so I thought, why not go with a series where I've only seen some of it. Now it's the Wrong Turn series. So welcome to the first episode of Wrong Turn Wednesday. So yeah, basically self-explanatory, as the title says. I'm going to be reviewing all of the Wrong Turn movies throughout this whole series. What I might do is, I might do 2 reviews in one of the films that are a bit shitter than others, but definitely for 1 and 2 I will do separate reviews for, and if I feel like, for example, that number 4 say is really good, I'll do a separate review for that, but I don't know. But we'll see how the series goes. But if you guys like that, let me know down below, and we'll try and work out together what other series I can do like that. So anyway guys, Wrong Turn came out in 2003, stars Eliza Dushku, and is the story of a group of friends who get stranded after their car is ran off the road, and they're left stranded and walking through the woods. Unbeknown to them, there is a family of mutated hillbilly people who eat humans and slowly pick them off one by one, and the friends have to try and fight for their survival. So guys, that is essentially the plot of Wrong Turn. Kind of very much House of Eyes-esque, but at the same time this movie is very, very different from Wrong Turn. I'm a much bigger fan of this movie than I am of House of Eyes. I know a lot of people will probably give me hate for saying that, but I really, really am. I love Wrong Turn 1. It's actually probably up there in my top. Sorry guys, my tripod is being a pain in the arse. Okay, that's great. Okay. What was I going to say? Yeah, Wrong Turn's definitely up there in the top 20 of my favourite horror films of all time. It's one that I can watch time and time again, and really, you know, I just love it. I don't know what it is about the film, I just absolutely love it. I think it stems more from the fact that I really like Eliza Dushku as an actress. You know, I've liked her since Buffy, I liked her through, you know, I liked her through Angel, True Calling, Dollhouse, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, Bring It On, you know, all these movies that she was in, I've always loved her. And I think that's part of the reason why I love this movie so much and why it has become one of my favourite horror films. So yeah, I think one really big thing that I think is a real kind of a positive for this film is that it's really fast paced. It only runs for this doesn't tell you. Okay. This is the German Blu-ray, by the way, so I think it runs for like 80, I want to say 86 minutes, but I could be wrong on that. That's an hour and 26 minutes, and I think that's really good for a film of this kind, and for the kind of story that it's trying to tell. That's definitely the perfect runtime in my opinion for a movie like this. And I think that, you know, a lot of these sort of slasher films could be cut to that probably. I think 30 minutes between an hour and 20 and maybe an hour and 40 is a kind of good kind of margin for the slasher film. Anything beyond an hour and 40, I think that you're, you know, trying to do too much with a film that's kind of a generic thing. But anyway, I think the thing, as well as it being very fast paced, you get right into the action right away. Literally, the opening scene, even before the the credit scene, you have 2 people getting killed by these fucking fucked up mutated hillbilly people, which is still to this day, that scene scares me and put me off hill climbing forever. But yeah, so you know, it's no secret that this movie is, I wouldn't call it a rip-off. It's not trying to be the House of Eyes, or you know, if it was trying to be in How to Rise, it would be about a family instead of a group of friends. But it is very similar in overall story. But I love that in the story, even though it's not the biggest character development film, I like that through the course of the film you get to really understand the four main characters, and you get to know very slight little bits of background. I like that, and you know, and it's very obvious, not obviously, it's very kind of, you know, you actually do start to feel something for the characters, that you want these people to survive, sort of thing, because of that they're genuinely nice, or the relationship with each other. You can tell that they are genuinely really great friends, and you know, they're going to fight to not only save themselves but to save each other. And I think that's a very powerful thing in this film. So from here on out, guys, this is going to be your spoiler warning now. I am going to be talking about spoilers, and I'm going to be talking about the end, so if you have not seen Wrong Turn, and I highly, highly, highly suggest that you do, because it is one of my favourite horror films of all time. I definitely suggest stopping the video here, going and watching it, and coming back. So yeah, spoilers, guys. I actually watched, before I done the video, I wanted to watch a couple of reviews of this, so that I had kind of other people's opinions as well in my head. And something that I kind of, it didn't click until I was like, oh yeah, so it does. And someone mentioned that for the first time, I think it's probably happened since Wrong Turn, but Wrong Turn's the first slasher film, at least to memory that I can recall, where there's been two survivors, like a couple have survived, and I find that really cool. You know, I thought it was slightly different, and I feel like this one, for some reason, even though I feel like this one a little bit not realistic, I don't want to say, but it's one of those more realistic horror films than most of the slasher films out there. And I think that's another reason why I liked it, is that, you know, it is, you know, that would be fucking scary to get stranded and you are being fucking stalked by these creature people thing. So yeah, I know that a lot of people talk about the makeup effects as the series goes on. I've only seen 1 and 2 of the Wrong Turn series, so I have no idea, you know, about the makeup and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, it might get worse. Apparently there's some famous makeup studio that's behind this film that done the makeup for the fucking hellbilly people. I need to stop swearing. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I know that there was some kind of a big famous studio behind this. Behind the makeup effect in this film. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, so other spoilers are, I think that it's really cool that, like I said, you kind of get killed right away, and you also get the really douchebaggy characters killed right away, which I loved. Weirdly though, I kind of thought it was a little, not odd, because at this point she wasn't very well known, but the girl who was in the Dawn of the Dead remake, and she was also in Cry Wolf, she played Francine, I think her name is, and she's literally in it for like possibly a scene, and her and her boyfriend get killed off. She plays a douchebaggy kind of character, you know, like there's always those characters where you're like, I fucking want them to get killed. That's what she plays. I really like that role, because she's always playing, you know, I've only seen her in Cry Wolf, and she was a bitch in Cry Wolf as well, actually. If I can find it, I'm going to leave my review down below for you guys of Cry Wolf. I reviewed it like way back, way back, when I first started doing YouTube. So yeah, so I'll try and leave that down below for you guys. But yeah, I like seeing her, and also, I think the director of this film, actually I'm going to look this up, because this is, I'm pretty sure this is the same. Sorry guys. I should really have been more prepared to do this video, I'm sorry. I want to get my facts right before I tell you guys things. Okay. Yeah. Okay. this is awkward. Hello. Okay. Yes, okay, so the director of Wrong Turn also directed a 2008 movie called The Alphabet Killer, which also starred Eliza Dushku. I really do like that film. If you guys want me to review that film as well, because it's from the same director as Wrong Turn, let me know down below, because that's a film that I've seen a couple of times. It didn't actually get a release in the UK until quite recently, and I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, if you want me to review that at some point in October, let me know. So yeah, so that's quite cool. So yeah, you know, so people get killed off that way, and I think that's quite good in a slasher film, because that's kind of what people want to see. So I know that, again, from watching other reviews, obviously I live in the UK, so I didn't realise about all this stuff to do with the MPAA ratings. Apparently at the time between Scream was sort of affected as well. I think between like 1989 and like until the early 2000s when this movie was released, there was a lot of issues with unless a horror film was a direct video or direct video release, like if it had a lot of blood in it or gore in it, the MPAA like wouldn't pass it as an R. And I think like this is one of those films that kind of came when people were shocked when they went to cinema in America because of how gory it is. And this is extremely gory. I know that at one point with Scream, which came out in 1996, Wes Craven had to keep getting that re-examined, and you know, until I think he eventually had to send it back and say, you know, it's actually a black comedy, and they passed it, which I find quite cool, and that he done that. But yeah, so that's annoying. I find that quite annoying because this was released in cinema. I believe it was released in cinemas over here as well in the UK. But yeah, so it was released in cinemas in America. It's the only one of the series, I believe. I know that Wrong Turn 2 got released to festivals in the UK, and I know it went to Fright Fest, it went to a couple of other festivals, and Wrong Turn 6 also went to Fright Fest as well. So yeah, overall guys, I cannot recommend Wrong Turn enough. I'm really excited about this series. Like I said, I don't know how far I'm going to go with it. You might see 2 reviews in one video, but I'm going to try and keep on going with this, because I feel like I'm going to be really, really busy throughout October. So I kind of want to have some form of videos up for you guys. So I thought if I put these videos up, it will give you something to look forward to. Of course, I am going to try and review Halloween for you guys. But what I might do is I might just actually record that review as well, and have that up for you guys. I don't know. I might review Halloween, because I feel like Halloween's a very tricky film to review. Not because it's a tricky plot, or it's very near and dear to a lot of people's heart, so I feel like I don't want to insult anyone by whatever. And also, last thing is that I know that I said that September was going to be a Wes Craven one, and I completely shit all over that, didn't I? I have not done one Wes Craven review, and I feel so bad. But that's mainly because you know, the news of his death was quite a shock, obviously, and so I felt like I had so many ideas for videos I wanted to do in September, and they still were quite, you know, I wanted to get them out. But anyway, so I'm going to try throughout October and November as well to try and get a couple of Wes Craven reviews done for you guys, so yeah, look out for them as well. So anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed. They came very rambly. I've not been in front of the camera properly talking about a movie in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty, so I do apologise guys. If you like my new setting with my It Follows and my horns poster behind me, let me know. I'm sitting on my bed currently, which is why I'm like bouncing. Hello. So yeah, so I need to get a bigger tripod. This one only goes up to a certain point, so like my head gets cut off the screen. But anyway guys, so yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, remember to rate and comment and subscribe, and of course remember and smile every day. Bye guys.